Welcome to a special Saturday morning edition of Fighting Illini Live. We are one night removed from Illinois' debut in 2025. Technically, I know they played on New Year's Day. Before the 2025 season, the Illini got things off to a loud and exciting start last night. I will keep it short and sweet this morning because I feel like there's the least amount of analysis needed for this game versus all their upcoming games, right? And I'll get into that a little later. I also know Texas Ohio State is in 1 hour, so I am not trying to ruin any of your, pre-game rituals or whatever. I will make sure that you are all out of here well before that game starts. Today's episode, of course, is brought to you on the voice of college football. The Illinois Fighting Illini absolutely dismantled the Western Illinois Leathernecks 52-3 to kick off the season in Champaign last night. It is a great morning to be an Illini fan. We were supposed to crush this team, and we did crush this team. And now we can sit back and enjoy one of the days that people have been looking forward to in the college football world all year, August 30th, with all these week one matchups, including this Texas Ohio State game that I can't wait to watch when I hop off this. But Illinois, they took care of business last night. They're really, that's really all there really is to say. They were supposed to kill Western Illinois. That's exactly what happened. They even covered the spread, 46.5-point favorites, and they covered that. Wow, Vegas has got to love them right now, actually covering those points. I didn't think I was thinking maybe at least take the points on Western Illinois. That's a lot of points, but by God, they did it. They covered. It's just a great start. I mean, the defense understandably was absolutely locked down. They were so close to a shutout. They let up that late field goal, I know, in the fourth. But it didn't really matter at that point anyway, right? I mean, that wasn't even most of the starters by that point playing. So I don't really care. Team stats too offensively, just fantastic. I mean, they got things off to a lightning fast start as 31 zip at the half. They had 440 total yards on offense to Western Illinois' 163. 209 yards on the ground, 231 in the air. They only punted once. The offense was as efficient as you could get. The defense was as locked down as you could get. There really isn't anything more you could want from this game, of course. There really isn't too much else to say. I guess one thing that did catch me by surprise was their tight end use. I mean, they didn't really use tight ends. I mean, again, the tight ends weren't that, present. I was a little surprised that Cole Rusk did not have any catches. The new tight end we've gotten from the transfer portal. I thought he was going to be more involved than he was. Hudson Clement as well also surprised me, just one catch for 5 yards. Again, it's not too worrisome because it's the first game of the year, and other people stepped up in their shoes, which we'll talk about. The main tight end was Tanner Arkin, who had just 2 catches, but he did have that early touchdown in the first quarter. I'm just those are really the only things that kind of surprised me, and they're not things to be worried about at all, right? Because people, those two didn't have the games that I expected them to have, but people filled their shoes very, very well. So here are my stars of the game real quick, because honestly, I want to highlight strong individual performances every week. So I will be giving my stars of the game post game every week, but there were so many options that I do want to mention 2 honorable mentions tonight. That being Luke Altmaier at quarterback, 17 of 21, 217 yards, 3 touchdowns. He was just about as efficient as you could get. And then on the defensive end, Gabe Yakis, of course, got his campaign off to a great start with a pair of sacks and 5 tackles as well. All right. Now, my 3 stars of the game for last night's game, starting at third star. This might catch a few people by surprise. This might be a bit of a hot take, thinking that he was one of the most important parts, but I'm giving this to the new Ball State transfer, Justin Bowick. Justin Bowick only had 3 catches last night. 2 of them went for touchdowns, and they were early touchdowns as well. 3 catches, only 23 yards, but 2 touchdowns. That's a great way to make an impression on a fan base. I was saying Wednesday night, I'm really excited to see him, and oh my gosh, he already got caught 2 touchdowns. I'm absolutely, I was elated to see that. That's a good word there. I was really, really happy to see that. It's just a great way to make a first impression on a fan base. I'm certainly already a fan. I don't know about you guys. Shout out Justin Bowick. I think I give him the 3rd star over Altmaier and Yakis, mainly because it was his first game with the Illini, and he fit right in, caught those 2 early touchdowns. He was a big contributor. The 2nd star, which, I mean, a performance like this in probably any other game, I would probably be a 1st star. But that is Aiden Lawfrey at running back, who I also said on Wednesday was going to be way better than people expected. And he was. I know it's Western Illinois, but 101 yards, 2 touchdowns, 57-yard touchdown run, 25-yard touchdown run. So these are not like goal line touchdowns. These are big, explosive runs like we know that he can do, like we saw him do to Northwestern at the end of last season, just to give us a taste of what he's capable of. Aiden Lawfrey was lights out, fantastic. You could not have asked anything more from him. Over 100 yards. 2, again, I just love the fact that both his touchdowns were from distance. 2, I mean, he just put that late 57-yard touchdown run just to dunk on them. I loved it. I love to see it. And again, a performance like that would probably be 1st star in any other game. But I give the 1st star to this player. One, for just the pure versatility he showed last night, and also taking a much bigger role than I really expected him to take. And I'm really excited to see where it goes from here, because this did really catch me off guard in the best way possible. But I think, obviously, if Aiden Lawfrey's not my 1st star, the 1st star is wide receiver Hank Beatty. There's absolutely no question about that. He was fantastic. 5 catches, 108 yards. He had a 59-yard catch. And, of course, the highlight of the night for him was his punt return. He had a long punt return, which he did a little bit last year as well. Just kind of like Lawfrey, just gave us a little taste of what he's capable of, right? And showed it 3rd quarter, halfway through the 3rd quarter, 69-yard punt return. I really don't know what else there is to say. I was very shocked to see him be the number 1. Honestly, the targets were very they didn't pass a whole lot because they didn't have to. They really didn't have to. That's why I think we didn't see Cole Rusk get any catches. That's why I think we only saw Hudson Clement get 1 catch. I mean, Beatty still only had 5 catches. I mean, that's a solid game, but it's not like the next most catches was Bowick with 3. You had Malik Elsley with 2, and then you had Aiden Lawfrey with 2 as a running back, and then Tanner Arkin got 2 with his touchdown as well for 14 yards. But yeah, I was really impressed with Hank Beatty. I mean, he just looks leagues better than he was even a year ago. I was really impressed. He destroyed them, and that punt return was definitely the highlights of the game, no doubt. That is what stuck out to me. That's what's gonna stick out as like the highlight play when we look back at the year. But Yeah, I mean, those are my 3 stars, those honorable mentions. I mean, everyone played great, really. Caden Fagan as well, and his return was really excited to see him. 13 rushes, 74 yards, and a touchdown from short distance as well. But yeah, I'm really impressed with the run game, especially because Khalil Valentine had 53 yards as well. I mean, the run game over 200 yards on the ground is very impressive. I was really happy to see them do that. Yeah, I really don't know what else there is to say. I mean, I said this is gonna be a short one because there's just less analysis of this one, right? This was supposed to be a tune-up game, and that's exactly what it was. It was a get right, get ready game, crush Western Illinois, because we know next Saturday, almost exactly a week from now, it's 11 a.m. next Saturday. We'll be taking on Duke. So that's I will probably do a post game for that Saturday night. I am traveling later today, which is why I want to get this done in the morning. Also, I want to get it done before all the games as well. But yeah, next look out for next Saturday night. No regular show on Wednesday. Next Saturday night, once I get back from my week long excursion, I will do a post game on that Duke game as well. I'm gonna be able to watch it. I'm gonna have to fly like right when I would do a post game, like immediately after. So just be on the lookout for that. Of course, I'll put out updates. So no regular show Wednesday. Illinois kick the crap out of them just like they were supposed to. And I feel very confident, very ready heading into the Duke game. And this is exactly what you expected as an Illinois fan. And that's perfect because you couldn't have asked for more from this team last night. They played a bad team, beat them like a good team should beat a bad team. I left absolutely no doubt, no scare, any of it. All right. Well, thank you for joining me this morning for this shorter, interesting, out of hours post game Fighting Illini live show. I appreciate you all. Enjoy the games today. What a slate they've given us for week 1 today. Enjoy. And I'll see you next Saturday for Duke, guys. ILL.